Every single morning, before the world even knows you stir awake, before the notifications flash, before responsibilities start knocking on the inside of your mind, you stand in front of your first decision of the day. Will you choose yourself or will you abandon yourself? Most women don't think of it that way because for years, maybe your entire life, you've been conditioned to believe that choosing yourself is something optional, something extra, something you get to do only if everything else is handled. But here's the truth most women were never taught. Choosing yourself is not a luxury. It is a necessity because the world will take as much of you as you're willing to give. And women, strong, loving, capable, resilient women, often give until there's nothing left. From the moment you open your eyes, life starts pulling. Your kids might need you. Your partner might expect you. Your job might demand you. Your family might rely on you. Your phone might overwhelm you. Your thoughts might attack you. Your emotions might drain you. So if you don't take even a small moment for yourself, your entire day will slip into reactive mode, a mode where you respond to everything around you but never respond to you. And here sits the secret. Your morning sets your momentum. Your momentum sets your decisions. Your decisions create your life. Most women wake up already losing, not because they are weak, not because they are lazy, but because nobody ever showed them how to claim their own power before the world steals it. You were taught to wake up and immediately check your phone. You were taught to start your day by scrolling other people's lives. You were taught to clean, cook, respond, deliver, serve, fix, help, support, maintain. You were taught to put yourself last and somehow still expect to feel fulfilled. But here steps the truth. You cannot pour from an empty cup, and you cannot build a powerful life from a powerless morning. No one told you that the first 5 minutes of your day are sacred. No one told you that the way you speak to yourself before sunrise matters more than any email you'll ever send. No one told you that every time you choose yourself, you reinforce the message, I matter, my needs matter, my peace matters, my life matters. Women are natural givers. But giving without boundaries becomes self-destruction. So today, let this message sink in. Choosing yourself first is not selfish. It is the foundation of every powerful woman you admire. It is the reason some women glow, the reason some walk with presence, the reason some are unshakable, the reason some rebuild after being broken, the reason some rise after they fall. Their life didn't become easier. They became stronger. They mastered habits that protected their energy, elevated their mindset, and aligned them with their highest self. Habit #1, protect your energy. Your energy is not just something you use. Your energy is your life force, your emotional oxygen, the currency that fuels every dream, every relationship, every choice. Most women drain themselves without realizing it. They give until they collapse. They say yes until the word becomes a prison. They carry emotional weight that was never theirs to hold. They maintain relationships that exhaust them. They walk into rooms that suffocate them. They tolerate conversations that dim their light. And then they wonder, why am I exhausted? Why do I feel empty? Why do I feel disconnected from myself? You are not tired because you are weak. You are tired because you're giving your power to people, places, and problems that don't deserve it. Here sets the truth. No one teaches young girls. Not everyone deserves access to you. Not everyone deserves your kindness. Not everyone deserves your energy. Not everyone deserves a seat at your table. Your energy is sacred. But if you treat it like it's unlimited or cheap, people will treat it that way too. Protecting your energy means you stop explaining yourself to those committed to misunderstanding you. You stop giving emotional CPR to people who aren't trying to breathe. You stop keeping relationships alive that should have ended years ago. You stop letting people talk to you in ways you would never talk to them. You stop allowing your mind to be a playground for negativity. Protecting your energy is not about walls, it's about wisdom. It's about saying, I will not allow anything or anyone to disturb my peace. I choose environments that nourish my growth. I choose conversations that inspire me. I choose people who make me feel safe. I choose silence over drama. I choose myself over chaos. The moment you start protecting your energy, your life will shift dramatically. Your sleep improves, your body releases stress, your mind feels lighter, your heart begins healing, your creativity returns, your intuition strengthens, your confidence rises. Because for the first time, you're no longer leaking energy, you're directing it. And let me make this very clear. A woman who protects her energy becomes a woman who cannot be manipulated. A woman who protects her energy becomes a woman who cannot be silenced. A woman who protects her energy becomes a woman who cannot be controlled. She becomes selective, not guarded. She becomes peaceful, not passive. She becomes powerful, not aggressive. Every day, ask yourself, where is my energy going? Who is draining it? What is feeding it? What needs to be released? Where do I need boundaries? Your peace is your superpower. Guard it like your life depends on it. Because in many ways, it does. Habit #2, speak kindly to yourself. Your life is shaped more by your inner voice than by the opinions of the entire world. If the world believes in you, but your inner voice says, I'm not good enough, you will shrink. If the world sees your potential, but your inner voice says, I always fail, you will hesitate. If the world celebrates you, but your inner voice whispers, I'm not worthy, you will sabotage. Your thoughts are not harmless. Your inner dialogue becomes your identity. Your identity becomes your choices. Your choices build your life. And most women speak to themselves in ways they would never speak to someone they love. They criticize themselves for their appearance, for their past mistakes, for their reactions, for their tired days, for their imperfections. But here sits the truth. You cannot build a powerful life with a voice that tears you down. Your inner voice is either your weapon or your wound, coach or your critic, healing or your harm, anchor or your storm. Imagine how different your life would feel if your inner voice actually supported you. Imagine waking up and hearing, I set proud of you. You sepper stronger than yesterday. You setter learning. You set are evolving. You ser enough. You ser not behind. You ser becoming. That kind of self-talk doesn't make you unrealistic. It makes you unstoppable. When you speak kindly to yourself, your brain relaxes. It stops seeing everything as a threat. It becomes creative instead of fearful. It becomes brave instead of frozen. It becomes resilient instead of fragile. Women often wait for someone else to uplift them, but the truth is, no voice is more influential than your own. Change your inner voice, and you change the entire direction of your life. Habit #3, move your body daily. Movement is not about weight, discipline, or perfection. It's about reminding your body, I am alive. I stem capable. I deserve to feel strong. Your mind becomes clearer when your body moves. Your confidence grows. Your emotions stabilize. Your energy shifts. Even 5 minutes counts. A walk, a stretch, a dance, a moment of movement that reconnects you to yourself. Motion creates momentum, and momentum creates transformation.